I'd sleep on the couch 15 nights for another egg.
Hello? Why are you like this? Hello, friends. Why is this like this right now? Happy Sunday. Anyways. Good morning. Oh man, it's still messed up. No, it's not. We're good. We're good? Okay, we're good. Hello. Why are you like this? I don't know, Kate. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. Welcome in, friends. Good morning. It's great to be here, as always. Hope you all had a wonderful day the rest of yesterday where we left off. And we got Josie in here. Hi, Josie. That's a rare occurrence. So good to have you. Okay, Bonk was first, like, hours before all of you. Just saying. I like have OBS open and I like see someone like typing in chat and we're not on. I'm like, what the heck? It's like 9:45. Hi, Bonk. Good to have you. I'm like, oh, Bonk's alive. We're good. Hi, Scooter Beach. Greek. Good to see you. Okay, we had Josie with the 9-month resub. Okay, Josie. So you're entered into the giveaway. Thank you very much for those 9 months together. I always love seeing your little Discord notes for us. And as well, entered into the giveaway today is Trev with the 4-month resub. Him and his eggs. Does Trev need an egg, guys? He's been talking about it. I mean, should he just go for it? What do we feel? Good morning, Michi. Good to see you. Yeah, you're welcome. No, thank you, Josie. I know Sam showed the jar earlier, but I did put all of the names in here, so I think there's about 30 now, which is awesome for the last 3 days, or the last 2 days, actually. Yeah, just go for it, Greek. I always say it's easier to ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry. I don't know how it showed up here. It must have been Kait and Sammy. We can go over like a few scenarios if you need, Trev. We got you, man. We got you. Okay, so I woke up this morning feeling really awesome. Had a great sleep. Catering went well yesterday, guys. I just want to update you guys on that, I guess, first. Candidates for banana bread, not yet. Those are still okay for smoothies. Okay, so we had a slow driver driving into the city, obviously. When you need to deliver food, obviously there's that one person that makes you stress out a bit, but it was all in good measure because one of the guests was behind anyways, so everything literally timed out. As we left, he pulled in behind us and we're like, okay, bye. Hi, Nike. This stream is for you, dude. I know Sammy's not here yet. We're gonna do a little bit of meat prep first. I guess we're like kind of switching up our roles today. I'm doing the meat prep. Sammy's doing the cooking. Hope you're good, Nike. Okay, so we dropped off all the food yesterday and then we messaged them like around 7 p.m. just asking how it was. Everything was great. And they said they were really happy that they had lots of leftovers too. One little thing that we gave them extra was the little loaf of cornbread, and they were so happy. So the mom, she was watching me cook her meal yesterday. It was for her birthday party. She's like, oh, it was so awesome. You're so engaging. I was like, that's awesome. I was like, by the way, we brought a cornbread because I always make cornbread when we make barbecue. She's like, thank you very much for that, because I asked Jill if we had cornbread coming and she said no, and I was so sad. So we were like, oh, awesome. So happy about that. Hi, Flower. Good to see you. Goku. Hi. We had a very busy day yesterday. That is one way to like make 14 hours go by real quick, especially for Sammy. So that's why I'm starting first thing this morning. Is he woke up, he had a good sleep, but he's just like a little bit in a funk or a fog still. So I said that I would do my stuff first and then kind of work him into it once he's a little bit more awake. Hello, Buttercup. Hope you are well. But yeah, other than that, they left us a very nice tip. So that's also kind of one thing to let us know that we did good. So all great things happened yesterday, guys. Thanks for sticking with us for those 13 hours. Okay, thanks, Bonk, for posting the menu. So this is what we got going on today. I am going to, first actually, we're gonna start by prepping some salmon to cold smoke. He has the meat sweats. Actually, no. Yeah, we didn't even like get really into the ribs yesterday. We were really good.
We had a burger though.
Yeah, we did go out for a burger after we dropped off the food. We're like, we're not cooking. What? Okay, so we were asked by Zach's mom if we can smoke some salmon for them before they can it. So this is the season where people are like canning and preserving everything for the winter. And one of her friends, I believe she said, had a smoked canned salmon, and she said it was just absolutely lovely. So we're going to prep the salmon for cold smoke. It's so simple. And then we'll cold smoke it for her. And we're just putting the smoke like essence on the salmon. We're not cooking it at all, so that they can basically do the same thing they always do with the canned salmon, just it'll have a little bit of a smoke flavor on it, which should be interesting. So she was like, yeah, you guys can like take some of the salmon if you want, just do whatever you want, charge me what you want. I was like, well, just take a couple cans of the salmon after they're done. That's good enough for me. And yes, Greek. Okay, so after we do the salmon, we're gonna do the Montreal smoked meat prep last, because I want it to stay in the fridge as long as possible. So we'll do our salmon, and then we'll cure 2 more pork bellies for bacon. Yeah, we're back to that roll. Once the smoked meat comes out of the fridge, the bacon goes back into the cure. Hi, Dust, good to see you. So 2 bellies again, because yeah, we already have how many pounds on order of bacon? We already have like 10 pounds of bacon that we don't even have ready yet that people want to buy. Yeah, so those 2 bellies are basically already sold. Yeah, back to bacon. Once you do the meat, it's back to bacon. So we'll get those going, and then next Sunday, we'll smoke them together. Show you guys that again. Hi, Essa. Good to see you. And then lastly, we will go over the rinsing step for the Montreal smoked meat that's been already curing for 2 weeks in the fridge. And then tomorrow, Sam's gonna smoke it. Drop it in the deep freezer, send it to you. Yeah, the bacon doesn't even like hit the freezer after we have it done. Just everyone comes to pick it up the same day, and it's like, okay, I have this much bacon for myself. Okay, let's start with the salmon. Very simple prep here is we need to let the salmon dry out and develop a little bit of like a tacky skin on the surface of it, and that's how the smoke adheres really nicely to the meat. We're not gonna season it or anything like that because they have a special canning process, and we don't wanna disrupt that. We just wanna give that smoke flavor. And type of pellets that we're gonna use, maple? Maybe some maple pellets? Or cedar. Oh, Sam's talking about doing a little bit of cedar. That'd be good. Do you ever smoke veg or cheese? Yes. Smoked cheese is super simple as well. So it's basically the same way that we do the cold smoked salmon. Just use the little pellet smoker.
Oh, I do have some alder for this.
Oh, flour.
I do have alder chips.
Alder smoked salmon. I'm in. I think that would be really lovely. They would
Alder
enjoy that.
smoked canned salmon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fancy. Okay, let's grab this out. So I believe this is salmon that Zach caught.
We will do a cedar flank salmon at some point.
Yeah. cedar plank salmon. Bunch of fancy schmokas. Okay, let's get into it. There's a lot of fish here. Dun, na, na, na. And if you can tell by the flesh color of the fish, this is a kind of more rare white spring salmon. So the flesh almost looks, oh, it's definitely not as white as like a halibut or anything like that. Maybe closer to a snapper sort of color. But it's still like just as fatty if we look into the belly part here. Really beautiful. So all we're gonna do, give these a little rinse from just a couple of blood spots there. And then we're gonna put them on some sheet pans with, I think I'll just actually put a towel underneath because the salmon still has the skin on. And that's how we're gonna smoke it as well. So we'll just line the sheet pan with a towel to like wick away any moisture as it falls down. And that way the flesh will dry out with the like fan in the fridge. That's the best way to do it. And you for sure wanna let it do that for a couple hours. Ahoy matey, hi Annie, how are you doing? Josie, you guys have smoking boards, but you've not used them yet. A bit scared in case you get it sadly wrong. I don't think it's that difficult. The only really important part, Josie, is to soak it for enough time so that the boards don't like light on fire and then light your food on fire. Is the audio super low? You're up to 100% and it's still not weird. Okay, I'll turn it up a bit more. Is it just like my mic you're talking about? Because other than that, I have the music at the same setting as always. We're good? Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Your sweetie made you cedar plank salmon for the first meal he made you and you were impressed. See? And then you remember it. That was a memorable experience. I love that flower. Yeah, you actually scrub the sheet pans. Yours all have a brown nonstick coating. Dude, okay, well these are like kitchen or like restaurant quality sheet pans. And then the other thing I'll say, Trev, is barkeeper's friend is everyone's friend, not just the barkeeper's. So good. What's the difference between a smoking board and a regular board? The wood should just be untreated is what you're looking for. First off, Buttercup. Okay, I'm gonna open these up. Let's line our pans with our towels. I need to go find some, give me a sec. If I don't find towels, I'll find, just use a metal rack. We might have nuked most of them already this weekend. Nuked. This just in. This household needs more kitchen towels. Even with the mass amount that we have already, it's never enough. So I'm just gonna line the sheet pan with a bit of paper towel on the bottom instead. The smoking board can stay in the smoking room only. This is some lovely salmon. Yeah, if we were to price this out, probably a good couple $100 worth here. Okay, I'm gonna switch up this view because I'm gonna go over to this sink for now. And you wanna rinse this always with cold water. Yes, you have to pre-soak the wood that you smoke on. Because like I said, you don't want the board to light on fire and then light your food on fire. That would just be a crazy situation. I'm gonna put all of these in the sink. And I'll just use a paring knife to open those up. And then the last two things, just our metal racks. So we're just looking to get good air circulation around the salmon. Like I said, getting it a little bit tacky on the flesh is gonna help the smoke stick to it better. Okay, start running some cold water. And I am so excited for lunch today. I'm pumped to cook on the walk with Sam. Never had Kung Pao chicken like cooked for me before. And I think same with shrimp and chive spring rolls. Like I've eaten it at restaurants, but it's gonna be different when you make it yourself. Oh, also Annie, I wanted to let you know your gluten-free jerky is all done now, and I am calling it a spicy shawarma jerky. It is so delicious. I was like, I can make this all the time.
It's so good.
Yeah. The Sammy approval. Rinsing, rinsing, rinsing fish. Another thing I'm excited for is next Saturday. Back to our typical food for friends. It's pizza day again, guys. We're back to our pizza rotation. Oh, we also found out that one of our friends that we cooked for her mom yesterday, one of her close friends lives literally in our neighborhood. So we might have a new Food for Friends customer there as well. Small world. Okay, 2 more pieces, guys. Here's the first tray. Fold up. Do this a bit different. Salmon on a pizza? Maybe with like a creamy dill sauce. Hi, Mama. Hi, Cookie. Sorry, guys. Hi, Willamini. I've had my back turned. I'm in fishland over here. Salmon on a pizza, I could see that being good. Or I've also seen it as like a smoked salmon dust pirate that you put on after the pizza's already baked. Do it as like a breakfast pizza. Put an egg in the middle of it or something. We got options, man. I don't know if there's any limitations when it comes to pizza, no matter what they tell you. Oh, also, friends, so we watched the first episode of the Chef's Table Barbecue Netflix series last night with Tootsie. Oh my goodness. What a legend, that lady. 85 years old. Cooks barbecue every single Saturday still in Texas at Snow's Barbecue. If anyone in chat has gone to Snow's, please tell us your experience. This looks like an awesome place. We're done rinsing, finally. Just gonna put all these in the garbage first. Then I can wash my hands. You saw it, Dust? Yeah, it is so good. That first episode was awesome. Hi, Judo. Good morning. It's a few hours from you, dude. Oh, what? Yeah, in Lexington. You grew up going to Luling for your barbecue, but there are so many good spots. Oh, I bet, guys. I bet. And it's like, that's the thing, is her being open on like only Saturdays and literally just selling out. That just goes to show that a restaurant doesn't have to be open every single day of the week to like make a profit. So it's like, oh, well, we already have our Saturday thing. And if that is like kind of a staple thing in Texas is barbecue on Saturdays, we kind of already have started our role there, right? Hi, Titan. Good to see you, man. You lived really close to there and you didn't go? Minuteman! No. Oh, they're closed right now? That sucks. That's kind of sad. Hi, Mouse Post. Louis Mueller is in Taylor. You've been by Snows on the bike, but never been to eat. It looks so awesome. Oh, something to look forward to when we're older. Like, she's been cooking barbecue for 50 years, did she say in the show? And like Sam and I just look at each other and we're like, that's probably gonna be us. But like, if you love what you do, why would you stop? Because to me, like, that gives you the life to like wake up every day, right? Something to look forward to, like she says. Did they love their platters? Loved it, mama. So I messaged when we were on the way. I was like, the only thing we're gonna need is like a really large cutting board for the brisket when we get there. We get there, the largest board they had was like this. We're like, it's not gonna be big enough. So pulls out, you guys know when you get like a sink in the counter and they cut out the countertop for the sink hole, brings that out of the storage, wipes it up, and uses that for the brisket to cut on. We're like, hey, that works. Why not? Give me the biggest cutting board that you have. But yeah, they loved it, mama. We got an awesome tip. And yeah, something to look forward to in the future is more catering events. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over to the fridge, guys, because yeah, there's nothing else we have to do here. Oh, we can do one more thing before I go. Is just kind of give it a little pat. Give it a little pat down on the surface, and then we kind of fast track it drying out in the fridge. What? Yeah, it looks so good. Hey, so you can see how Zach cleans his salmon. Mouse Post! Continuing your streak of lurk for the past 8 months. Thank you so much. We're almost out of baby. So yeah, Zach cuts out the pin bones. A little itch on my nose. Sorry. Instead of pulling them out, which is really interesting to me. What kind of salmon is this? Titan, this is like a more kind of rare white spring salmon. You find them every now and then. As you can tell, it's called a white salmon because the flesh is like not quite as orange or peachy as it typically would be. White spring, white Chinook. It's all dependent on what they eat, is what I looked up. So those were the middle, like top section by the head, and then this is the tail section. Got something tickling my nose still. Okay, here's a non-white spring salmon. So same, but different. It's the biggin. Yeah, right, Bonk? I know, it was really interesting the first time that we saw a white salmon too. We're like, that exists? And now we're like, yes, that does exist. Quick little wash up. And then I will be back, and then we're getting into the pork bellies next. So a little bit of math, some weighing out of spices, and then those will be done as well. I love this kind of stuff. Like prepping food, I'm in.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! Annie really went there. Sam kept telling me that Annie was looking through all of his recipe books yesterday. Here we go, guys. Okay, a 50,000 pots and pans redemption. A cook with Kait. Menu request. Annie wants crab stuffed mushrooms. Okay, gotta get Zach to go catch some crabs for us. Fresh homemade squid ink pasta. I will have to source some squid ink, but I don't think that's too difficult to find. With shrimp and scallops, Caesar salad, chocolate decadence for dessert. That is a 3-course meal. Holy heck. I would say if we were to go out and try and eat that somewhere right now, probably $100 easy for one person. Amazing. That's gonna be good though. And that was a great one to request, Annie, because you know that we have all this lovely seafood where we're at. You have the recipe for the chocolate decadence? Perfect. I'm in. I love chocolate. Bonk, you redeemed your cook with Sammy and you still haven't said what you want him to do. So what's it gonna be? Michi, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I did finish my coffee already, so time to hydrate. Yeah, can we come in for that one? Bring the champers. Yes, Josie, I'm in. Bring in some of the ingredients. Okay, I will be right back, friends. Hold tight. Okay, we good. You have 120K channel points, Titan. Holy smokes. Okay, pork time. We need our big meat board. Most posts. The heck? You have enough for 2 times cook with Kait and 2 times cook with Sammy before you figure out what to ask for. It's okay if you can't figure it out like right away. Took my dad like a good 3 months, so no pressure, guys. And plus I want it to be like something meaningful for you or something new that we've never done on stream before. I think that's how it is the most fun. Like Annie's meal, I'm already stressed. I'm stressed already. KD and wieners. Dude, I'm not even upset at that. I'd be down. That'd be like very nostalgic. Hey, you stop that camera. Okay. Getting into our porkings. And hello, Manitoban. The chocolate decadence you do the day before anyways because it needs to freeze overnight. Boom, there we go. Or maybe 2 days ahead. Oh my gosh, Titan. I might save enough to get a whole week into Sammy and give Kait a weekend off. You might have to bring that up with him. Oh man. Okay. Let's look at our pricing first. Yeah, we got these from Costco. We got a whole pork belly with no skin on it. And what is it? $7.49 a kilo, so $46. And typically from the butcher shop, they'd actually not be this heavy and they would be around $60. So this is a really great price point for sure. So we'll open these up. I have my big plastic container here to cure the bellies in. And then we just have to trim up the pork bellies so that they can fit on the smoker when we go to smoke them and finish them up. So there's always a good amount of like trim from one side is where we typically take it. Whoa. Annie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? That's your 10 entries right there into the giveaway. Is that $50 dono. So thank you so much, Annie. And then that's also going towards something for the food truck in the future, which is an Anova steam oven, which we're really excited about. They're just getting ready to release them. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're good to go now. Hey, Trevor Nickel, how did the barbecue go last night? It went perfect. We got great reviews all around, got a good tip, and that's all we can really ask for. We spend a fortune on meat, but we make it back at least. That's the thing, Mama. It's an investment, right? And then we just price everything accordingly as well. So thank you so much, Annie. I'm gonna assume that that $50 was to help with the ingredient cost. That is very fair. And that is not needed, you do know that, but is definitely appreciated, so thank you. I know you always do that. Yeah, invest in meat. Hi, Randy. Okay, I'm gonna get... we're probably just good with our boning knife to open this up. There might be a little bit of juices too. And so I'm gonna go by, or we'll just have to weigh each of these pork bellies and then measure out our ingredients from there.
We're making bacon.
Yeah, we're making bacon. Making bacon. What is this, round 3 so far on stream of making bacon with you guys?
Yes. Other than like our smaller things. This is like the same recipe. Doing it already. Cleaning it up.
Pretty soon we're probably gonna do like 3 or 4 bellies at a time. It will be very interesting for you guys to see how the business slowly builds up. McCleaver. Yeah, I mean, the bacon won't be done today, but we are putting it in the cure so that we can smoke it together next Sunday on stream. The juice is... So this one will cure for 6 days. Dry it off as well. Get in this crevice. Interesting. It's just a big belly. They just had to fit it into the bag.
I like how the dimples in your hair is growing.
Yeah, one thing with pork belly, you can like mold the fat. It's kind of fun to play with. It's so soft feeling. The pasta sauce is up to me, Annie, for the squid ink pasta. I don't know what I'll do. I'm gonna have to look up some recipes for that for sure. Yeah, I was looking at that as well, Sam. Do a little bit of cleaning on this guy as well before we portion him up. You can see some silver skin up here just by, or from where it was still attached to the ribs. And then I think this is also the side where I'm gonna trim up. But if we look at this, wow, that is meaty. Same with this side. Okay, open up my compost. We do a dry cure McCleaver and we do share it with you guys. So stay tuned if you want to find out the cure. It is already posted in Discord as well. Just give it a light slap. A little bacon slap. Okay, I'm gonna come up here. Just want to clean off anything from underneath the belly that's just not gonna kind of soften up. Take off everything that you don't want on the end result because we're gonna slice it afterwards. That was just fat. Yeah, we do a pepper bacon, a maple pepper bacon. Yes, you do, Manitoban. Yeah, you need to find a woman. Rub your belly like the chefs rub the meat. I'm gonna trim this little piece off. Yeah, way better, hey? Just a little bit more up here. I think I can even just like peel that off. It's almost like the under little fibrous part of underneath the ribs. Sam, is this the rib sinew that wasn't on your ribs yesterday? Okay, this little bit of fat. Just want to look for like any other flaps that are kind of, you know, flapping, that aren't gonna cook nicely. I think that is way better. Okay, let's flip it over now. The silver skin. So see how this side of the belly is like really nice and squared off, and the meat is really even, and then this side's kind of uneven. So you want to even it all out. So I think we have to keep kind of pushing it. We also don't want these deep ridges, because then a lot of liquid's gonna pool in there and it's gonna make it like smoke differently. So that's why I say it's kind of fun to be able to mold the meat to kind of how you want it to be. So I know already, just looking at this, is we're gonna have to come in kind of as it's smoking and keep kind of blotting in this part as the liquid pools there. Okay, let's move this over a bit. And I mean, typically the size that we cut for the egg, if we go by the diameter of the grill, I usually cut off like that much from the belly. That looks right, Sam?
Yeah.
I think that looks good, and that'll fit on the extra large. So just one nice slice all the way through. Do one more, finish it off, and then if we look at that, oh yeah, very nice. And lift that part up. That's gonna be beautiful once it's finished up and sliced. Nice little chunk of fat there, but not really streaky on top or in between. So beauty. Beat the meat. Okay, so that's our first one. Let's do the second one, and then we'll pack up the trim, we'll weigh out the bellies, and get the cure mixed up. And then I also always trim it up to make sure it fits in where it's gonna cure. If it fits in that container, it'll fit on the egg. Does the bacon get pressed after we smoke it? No. We don't even press it. I guess it kind of presses together as it sits for a week in the fridge with the cure, kind of stacked on top of itself, but yeah, we don't press the bacon. Juicy. Done. Too much innuendo in the chat. Get over it. Have you never seen a pork belly before? Flower says. Is this your first pork belly? It must be. Okay, next. Clean it up. I think I want to take this little bit of stuff off that I see. A little bit veiny. And then we'll come back over to this area again. I'm gonna take a little bit of this part off. Looks kind of, bit of silver skin there as well. Done. And then just this other bit of silver skin on this side where the ribs were. How many things did Garrettith make when we gave them the pound of bacon, Sam? That's one of our customers, guys.
They're Gary and Meredith.
Yeah.
And I said Garrettith one day, and it stuck.
It's Garrettith now. Instead of Gary and Meredith, it's Garrettith. How many things did they make, though?
3 things.
They made 3 different things from the 1 pound of bacon we gave them. And then they messaged, they're like, okay, we're done the 1 pound. We'd like 4 more. And we're like, well, we don't have any. So you're going to have to wait.
2 more.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're still like, when's the next bacon? Right?
We're ready for the next one. It's like, guys, please. We're just finishing the smoked meat. Okay, we're good with that. Now we can flip it and trim it. This one is like, what's with these deep ridges? It's like the Grand Canyon in there. Never seen that usually. Okay. Once again, let's come into here. And I think right at that little crevice line is where we're going to trim it. She thick, yep. That's a good one too. See? Yeah. Okay.
That's going to be nice bacon.
The only other thing I'm going to do is come off and trim this off. We have a couple of things here to get rid of. If you know, you know. If you don't worry. Just get a plate for that, if possible, Sam. Please. Please.
Sam, please.
Please. Yeah, wake tighten up before we throw it on the smoker. I know. Look at these two. That's some pork right there. I'd press that for sure. Boom.
Are we making...
Boom. Okay, I am done with this cutting board. Washing up the hands. What are we doing with the wee bits? We are going to make some pork belly burnt ends with you guys in the future. So I think we have enough now in the freezer of those little ends that we can make pork belly burnt ends, which is like little pork belly chunks that have been smoked for a few hours and like start to crisp up, and you toss them with a sauce and then crisp them up again, and it's just insane. Probably the most decadent thing I've ever eaten in my life. And yeah, everyone needs that at least once to try. I think that sounds pretty good. Hey, Mama? When your grandparents were still alive, Minuteman, they had all sorts of live animals. The family would pitch in and get a couple pigs, a cow, there were chickens and quail egg omelets, goat milk, and once a year you would get together and provide food for the whole family. I love that, man. I think, like, slowly we're probably gonna go back towards that as, like, our food supply keeps getting, like, disrupted with stuff like a pandemic. Okay, first things first, we gotta weigh these. Let's grab the scale. I got a little tickle in my throat, just a sec. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we'll weigh the bellies individually, add that weight together, and then do our math from there. Pork belly is a treat, Dark Edge. I like to boil it for an hour and then deep fry it to get a crispy but soft bite that's great with a bit of lime and salt. Yum. Yeah, good news, this one came skinned. Bad news, there's no chicharrones. Correct, McCleaver. I can only have so many chicharrones in my life, though. It's like a little handful is more than enough for me. Okay. .9 kilograms is our first one. Just got to figure out where I want to put that. Maybe I'll just do a little swapperoo. One comes out, the other one goes in. So remember that number, guys, 4.9, literally right on the dot. Next one, 5.2. 4.9, 5.2. Actually, I'm gonna leave this off of there for now because we're gonna do it in layers anyways. So that is perfect. Gonna wash up my hands now. 4.9, 5.2. Now that we have our total weight of meat, we can start to weigh the cure ingredients out with a percentage by weight. Just gonna do a touch of math real quick. That's a lot of bacon. Yeah, well, we already have about 10 pounds sold, and then I'm sure we'll be able to sell the other one too. Can you weigh your happiness though? I don't know, is that possible? .1 kilos. 10,100 grams is what we have. Total weight. Come into here. Pepper bacon recipe. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, guys. Just need to see if this is gonna focus for us. Write that down if you want to make this for yourself or share it with someone else that you know. So 2% of the weight's going to be our salt. 0.25% of the weight is going to be our pink salt. So that's the curing salt, nitrites. 1.5% of the weight is sugar, and then 2% of the weight is pepper. And that is just a recipe that we've worked on over time and found that it works the best for our method of smoking. Is it's not too sweet, not too salty, get a lovely little peppery bite. And then once the smoke kind of marries up with all of that, it's just so good. Yeah, it has nitrates in it. Good morning, White Dove. How are you? So that's all I'm doing now that I have the total weight. You just take those percentages. So total weight times 2, and then you hit the percent on the calculator. So 202 grams of kosher salt, as well as black pepper.
Smoking process.
25.25 grams of pink salt. How satisfying, these numbers right now. If you buy uncured bacon, it means they didn't put it through the curing process, means it won't last as long. Yeah, totally, Cookie, totally. And it also might taste a bit different, I would say. Okay, last one. $151 grams of sugar. And that's it. We keep our bacon cure very, very simple, just 4 ingredients. And then doing it by weight, it's always going to turn out the exact same every single time, no matter the size of the pork belly. Very important, especially if you're selling that food. Yeah, Titan. If you're like one of our customers, his 4 pounds of bacon will be gone in 2 weeks. Okay, just gonna get this guy out of here for now. We can start measuring out our cure ingredients. We gotta blitz up a little bit of black pepper, I think, as well. Coming in with the one and only Diamond Kosher salt. Here's our black peppercorns. Pink salt. So this is what we use, guys. If you want to look it up, Hoosier Hill Farm. Prague #1 pink powder is the other name for it. And we just ordered that off of Amazon. It's a little bit difficult to find up here in Canada, so we had to order that one in, and yeah, it's wonderful. The other thing about this salt is that's how the cured meats keep their like nice pink and red colors, is from this.
Is it nitrites or nitrates in the pink salt?
This one is nitrite. Show you guys the ingredients. I think it'll focus enough. So first ingredient there. Ingredients: salt, sodium nitrite. Contains 6.25% sodium nitrate and 93.75% of salt. You were born in Indiana, Annie? I didn't know that. And then, do we do brown sugar, Sam? I forget. Or did we do white sugar last time?
You do a mixture of both.
Let's do a little.
I think we just did white.
I think we did white last time as well. If you go brown sugar, guys, you'll just have like a little bit more kind of caramel flavor, I think, in the end result. And give me 30 seconds. Gotta take my coffee bathroom break, and then we'll weigh this all out. Okay, we good. Yeah, the jerky smell yesterday was crazy. It's true. Okay, so what we're gonna do, mix all of the cure ingredients into one bowl, and then mix them all up, and then we'll pat them all over the pork bellies. I think this little metal bowl was good enough last time. Okay, sounds good, Annie. You tend to your students. So 202 grams of salt. $25 grams of pink salt. And it's kind of cakey, so I never try and pour it. It's like kind of wet feeling. So 0 the scale, and I think we're actually gonna have to order more of this. But it's really like a scant amount that you use of it. That's why you always measure it out. Because yeah, it says it can be toxic if used in not the right quantities. And there's a basic guide on the side of this container. It says 1 level teaspoon per every 5 pounds of meat. That's a good little gauge. Vegetable or Veg2Black? Love that. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Okay, and then we'll do the sugar, and then we'll just blitz up our peppercorns. 151 grams of sugar. $202. Wow. $209. Well, it's not really a peppercorn. Yeah, it's a berry. Berry. Okay, we're good with the scale, guys. Done and done. That is the most difficult part. It's not messing up your numbers. And I blitz up my peppercorn. Obviously, you can use a spice grinder if you have one, but we just use our dry container in the Vitamix. Just in a blender. And this is gonna be pretty loud, so I will mute this when I go blitz it up. Sam says I should be fine. Well, those of you wearing headphones, just be aware. This is quite loud when we get them blitzing up. And we just do like cracked peppercorn. We don't go a fine blitz on it. That's it. Whew. How bad was that? These pepper berries, they are peppercorns. Peppercorns. Sam was talking about something he will be using in his kung pao chicken coming up here today is Szechuan peppercorns, which aren't actually a peppercorn at all. Hey, Datelo. Just joining in. What was that pink powder? That is called a nitrite. And that's a curing salt that is put into stuff like bacon, Montreal smoked meat, corned beef, all of those things. It helps it not go bad when it sits for like 2 weeks at a time in the cure. And then it also helps to preserve the color of the meat so it doesn't go brown. Perfect. Mix it all up. Just use a spoon, I think, to mix that. Mix this until it looks like it's evenly combined. And we can start sprinkling it over the pork bellies. But you really can play around with a ton of different herbs and spices in your cures. Just make sure that it complements the meat you're pairing it with. Like bay leaves and citrus is one of my other favorite cures to put onto a pork belly. Oh, your mom's here? Hi, Mom. Hello, new mom watching. First time watching any Twitch ever. Unreal. Any cilantro with it? In what? So far, no cilantro in anything today. That's gonna be a nah from me, dog. Definitely no cilantro in the bacon. That is a bit loco. Yeah, good day, Mom. Okay, so we gotta coat both sides of this. So I usually keep one dry hand for myself and then one hand to kind of massage it onto the pork belly. How do I want to do this? I'm going to try and get this bowl up here so I don't spill any of this. And just keep in mind we got to split this between both of the bellies. So divide it accordingly. Just give it a press. You can be pretty rough with it. And then we're gonna flip it over. Do the same thing on the other side and then flip it back over. That looks good. And then there was also a bit that obviously fell off when we flipped it. So kind of gather that up and then we'll redistribute it. So that part I'm gonna put back on top. This I'll kind of just spread out on the bottom. Slide that back over. I also like to get the edges. That. We're having bets in chat about who's oldest. I love you guys. Bet I'm older than you. Oh yeah. What are we betting, guys? Okay, ready for the next belly. So I'm gonna start with this one, flesh side up, and then we'll flip it over. Cockatrice, thanks for the follow. You're betting 500 bits? Yes. Deotilo, thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, mama. Mama beats you all. You just don't even know. She's like, I'll just stay quiet over here. Don't make you guys look bad. Hey, my grandma and step grandpa watch, and they're like in their mid 80s. So yeah, guys, age is just a number. Everyone is welcome here. It's never too late to learn and start something new. This one is a thick one. Holy. Gotta get all these edges too. To me, like this part of the bacon making process, bacon making, is just really fun. And it's like the least stressful part. It's like taking care of your meat. Oh, Goku, quick, woo, woo, quick. Thank you for the 10 biddies, and then Buttercup with the 100. Thank you guys. And Minuteman with the 510. That's an entry into the giveaway. Okay, I have this little bit of cure left, so I'm just gonna sprinkle it around. Maybe lift this guy up. Do a bit more underneath. Vegetable, it's okay. Why are you keeping your mouth shut?
Oh, yeah.
All is well. There we go. Okay, spread out all those peppercorns. Oh yeah, Sammy. Gifting the sub to the 4 or THS 420. The hunger service?
Great if that was my 420th.
Yeah. Okay, press this down because I gotta get the lid on there. So I guess we do sort of press it, Josie. Just to be able to put the lid on it. Thank you guys, Paloozer. Thank you for those biddies as well. And that is that. Bellies have been cured. Okay, I'm gonna wash up my hands and then I'll bring this into the curing fridge as well. Come back with the Montreal smoked meats. And we're almost there, guys. It's almost time to cook lunch with salmon. Where do the cured meats sit? In a fridge. Very, very simple. Just in a fridge. There's no special like temps or humidities for this type of curing. If we were to be doing like a dry cured sausage and stuff like that, we would need a really special fridge with the humidity controlled and all of that. But we are not ready to get into that stuff yet. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Okay, I just have to clean up this little bit of spice cure mixture that I got everywhere, and then we'll get into our Montreal smoked meat. What's going on with that? Gotta keep the kitchen clean for Sam. Because, yeah, he usually does the same for me. Oh, there's always little spices.
What?
There's always little spices when Sammy's in the kitchen.
No.
Not only when we're barbecuing, it's okay. You just get everywhere.
Yeah.
That is 7 p.m. for you when I start, Mama. Wow. Knock out the keyboard. Sometimes peppercorns get stuck in there and I can't use the keys properly. It's like, send help. Streaming cooking, not all you think it is. Thank you, friends, for that level 1 hype train. Yeah, quick.
Oh, man.
We got a Norges in here as well. Welcome in, Norges. How's it going today? Been enjoying your time off? And thank you, man. 25 months, over 2 years together. So many great times had, for sure. Just dandy, that's awesome, dude. Good to see you today. Okay, just gonna put a few of my things away as well. That is a long-term resub. And Norges, so you're also entered into the giveaway. Thank you very much, sir. We're doing a sous vide giveaway. So Bluetooth sous vide, if you guys are interested in that method of cooking, this month is for you. It's the best time for you to watch anyways, Mama. Your tea and your dishes are done, and then you're able to chill and watch us. That sounds perfect. cleaned up nice and quick. Graham Warden, thank you for the follow. Yeah, and plus you see the end of the stream, exactly. You already have a sous vide collecting dust? Scrape them off the list. Okay, dude. Yeah, if any of you guys are like, you know what, Kate, I don't think I would make use of that if I do win, just let us know. Is the same thing with Rook yesterday. He's like, no, guys, I'm okay. I just want to support the channel. So that is okay too. I will keep that in mind, Norges. Okay. Our smoked meat. Yeah, the containers just keep getting like bigger and bigger as we keep going through our list here. Have a drink of water first. So these have been curing for 2 weeks already. And Sam almost didn't believe me when I said it. I was like, we have to smoke this smoked meat. I was like, that was 2 weeks. He's like, no. And so I looked through. So I went back into Discord, looked at the weekly menu, the date, and I was like, yeah, it was 2 weeks since we... So Sam cured it. Now I'm rinsing it today. Did I put your name in the bowl? I did. But I can take it out if you want. Okay, so after it's been cured for 2 weeks, how come these take so much longer? Just because they're so much bigger and thicker, Sam? So it takes 2 weeks for the cure to penetrate all the way through the meat. And you will not know if you kind of messed up and pulled it early until you literally slice through it when it's all done. I have seen some cured meats like cured improperly in restaurants. And when it's done, you might have like this little circle in the middle of like your brisket or your ham, whatever you cured, that is uncured, and there is like potential for that meat inside of there to go bad, right? So you never want to pull it too early. What does it mean for meat to be cured? So that is a process of preserving that is very old, and it's typically just used with salt, but you can mix it with sugar as well because salt and sugar is great together, and then spices as well. So when you cure the meat, it is able to like last a lot longer once it's been cooked. So let's take, for example, when our bacon is finished. So once it's been cured for a week and then smoked twice, so we do a double smoked bacon, it can then stay in the fridge for like at least a month at a time with it being sealed up and safe and all of that. And then once you open it, I would say about 2 weeks or so in the fridge. Buttercup is continuing the gift sub they got from Noob. Thank you so much, Buttercup. And thanks, guys, for the hype train today. Need to go shopping with mom. Okay, sounds good. Happy you found us, Datalo. Okay, so these have sat for 2 weeks with the salt, the sugar, and the pickling spice is what we do our Montreal smoked meat with. Have that recipe right here as well. So beef brisket, pink salt, kosher salt, black pepper, sugar, pickling spice. And then we do it all by percentage of weight, which is the middle numbers there. Now, we have to do like sort of a process of reverse osmosis where because the meat has sat for 2 weeks with all of that salt, it's actually super salty right now. So we actually have to kind of replace some of that salt with water. So we're gonna start drawing out some of that salt from the brisket by simply letting it sit in water for, we do half an hour at a time. And we do that, do we do it for 2 hours or longer?
It's 3 hours, 30 minutes.
Okay, so we do it for 3 hours, and every 30 minutes we're switching out the water. And then as you do that, you're gonna notice the water's gonna start to go more clear and clear. And then at the end, are we looking for it to be clear?
No.
No, we're not looking for it to be clear. Just 3 hours. Willamini, Thank you so much for the $50 tip as well. That's the second $50 tip we got already today, guys. So that is your 10 entries in the giveaway as well, Wilhelmini. Thank you very much for that. She says, great streams and cooking tips. Thank you. No, thank you. And once again, that tip money is going towards an oven for the food truck. So thank you so much, friends. Yeah, here's a great example of ready-to-eat bananas. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first, I kind of give it a pre-rinse, just start getting all of the spices and stuff off. So definitely want to put like a little fine mesh strainer in your sink so you don't clog up the drain. Definitely want to do that. You don't want to be calling the plumber after this. So that's where I start, and then I submerge them in the water, and then you'll see me in the back of the stream today as Sam's cooking, switching them out. So I think this is actually a good spot for us to switch now, if you want, Sam. Kind of get working into it. Do you want me to go over the Kung Pao chicken stuff? Or do you want to read through it?
No, you can read it.
Okay. Okay. Faceman00, thank you for that follow. And yeah, other really important thing when curing meats, you just don't want it to be in any sort of metal. Always with plastic. Always with plastic. Okay, here's our special guest. 2 times this week we've had special guests on stream. This is Sam, aka Omdog in chat, if you see him. And that's my husband. He has probably now like over 18 years worth of experience cooking in restaurants, and that's how we met. And you guys love him on stream, so we've integrated him to also be able to cook for all of us. So Nike 2G, where are you, my dude? He saved up 100,000 of his pots and pans watching the channel and requested Sam to make Kung Pao chicken today and some shrimp and chive spring rolls for us. So we're gonna be cooking all of that stuff in the wok on the big green egg outside when it comes down to it. Yeah, who is that guy? He did a night shift last night. Definitely, mama. A night shift and a day shift. Yeah, also an eyelash model, aspiring. All right. We do have the recipe linked there for you guys if you want to know what Kung Pao chicken is. And I always go over the history and the origin of a dish when it's like the first time that we make it. So why don't we do that together too while he's kind of getting himself set up, because Sammy's not really much of a narrator. He's more of a doer. Because yeah, I don't really know what Kung Pao chicken actually is. I've had it and I know it's delicious, but there's more to it. Okay, Kung Pao chicken, a spicy, first off, this is where we start, spicy, stir-fried Chinese dish with cubes of chicken, peanuts, vegetables, and chili peppers. The classic dish in Szechuan cuisine originated in the Szechuan province of southwestern China, so therefore it includes Szechuan peppercorns. Although the dish is found throughout China, there are regional variations that are typically less spicy than the Szechuan serving. We're not gonna go less spicy. Kung Pao chicken is also a staple of westernized Chinese cuisine. I would say for sure is like I said, I've eaten it before, but whether I've had it proper, who knows? Yeah, what am I gonna do, mama? Oh, I'll still be here. I'll probably be the one talking the whole time.
The entire time.
Okay, the history of the dish. Believed to be named after a late Qing dynasty official and governor of the Szechuan province. The name Kung Pao chicken is derived from like the title of being the governor of the province. Interesting. I don't want to read through all of those Chinese words because I know I'm going to mess it up. Okay, so during the Cultural Revolution, the dish's name became politically incorrect because of its association with the imperial system. The dish was renamed spicy chicken by Maoists until its political rehabilitation in the 1980s. Interesting. So I have linked there a really great recipe from kind of my go-to Asian recipe online is Recipe Tin Eats. And she says this is a takeout style Kung Pao chicken with marinated chicken, the signature sweet, sour, salty Kung Pao sauce, and the addictive tingling heat from the Szechuan peppercorns. And it's an explosion of big, big flavors, and it's a really quick and easy recipe. I was like, I'm in. So traditionally in China though, this dish is a dry stir fry. So it's not saucy like how we're gonna make it today. And with these kinds of stir fry dishes, it's always good to pair it with rice. And Sammy's got a whole chicken here to butcher with you guys too. Okay, I'm gonna switch off real quick. He's just getting all of his ingredients out. He posts it for himself. Okay, so we got our chicken. We have some. What? Yeah, it's for everyone. Sam's vegetables of choice. We have some long sweet bell peppers here. Also, let's get into this one. Our Szechuan peppercorns, which are not actually a peppercorn at all. It's more of like a berry. And yeah, so with it not being really a peppercorn, it doesn't have the spice, but like Nagi said, it has these tingles that you get from the peppercorns when you like break it up with the mortar and pestle. And that is a signature for that dish. Yeah, it is numbing, exactly. You'll know. If you put a little bit, you won't really get it, but definitely make sure you put enough to get that tingle from the peppercorn. Also, in the marinade, some cornstarch just to help it coat the chicken and then fry up later. Soy sauce. We don't do like light and dark soy sauce, so just your regular soy sauce will be fine, guys, unless you have them. Our Chinese cooking wine, also known as Shaoxing, and this is the dark version of cooking wine. And then lastly, some toasted sesame oil to finish it off. He's got garlic, he's got ginger here. He's grabbing a carrot, maybe an onion or a shallot. Pretty much the calling card of Szechuan food. Oh, some cabbage even. Look at this. This is gonna be a well-rounded meal. Doesn't have to be heat hot to be tasty. Exactly, Minuteman. That is the best way to put it. And yeah, like Nagi said, this is a big, flavorful dish. So get yourself prepared. And then the only thing I know Sam might not know where it is the peanuts. Oh, some fresh chilies. I also do have the proper ones to throw in. They're not like spicy, but they are definitely flavorful. So the same chilies that we put in the sauerkraut the other day. So one can say Sam is gathering all of his mise en place for the dish. He's putting everything in its place so that he doesn't have to be wandering around when he's really getting into everything. Have it all around you, and then you can just grab it. It's a lot quicker than taking 20 steps to the fridge every time. Oh, fried bean sprouts. That's a nice kind of low-carb version instead of rice, Josie. And yeah, with this dish being super flavorful, I would recommend just going like really simple with your rice flavors. Okay, Sam's gonna start by butchering the chicken. And we're gonna go boneless with everything today.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna do the legs and the breast?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep the rest of the carcass?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, guys, while Sam is butchering this, I'm gonna start rinsing these meats. so they can stay nice and cold. Feel free to ask any questions away. And let's ask this one actually first. Who in chat has eaten Kung Pao chicken before? Oh, heck yeah, Bonk. Mythical, hi, you have?
To be honest,
Not you, Dust?
probably just keep that together and just do the legs.
Just do the legs up? I guess because we still have the shrimp spring rolls.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just pack that up for during the week? Do something, or?
We can just freeze it the way it is, and then when we do or you make a chicken noodle soup with the last stock that we have.
Yeah, I'm going to pack it up for during the week.
Yeah.
Pop that in there. It looks funny.
No!
Ah! Yeah, Dan. Hot chili oil dumplings. That is like my go-to order, Bonk. Dan, the chili oil dumplings, and the other one is the beef rolls. The little beef rolls with the crepes and the scallions. Deadly. Definitely a cuisine I miss dearly from living in Vancouver. Peaceful Noodle House. Or lumpia and gyoza, yep. So we're gonna start by doing the spring rolls, frying them up in the wok, and then we'll do a quick little switch over, empty out the hot oil, and then do the stir fry. But it's more important to get the chicken in the marinade first, and then you can do everything else while it sits. He's staying organized. Legs and thighs, thighs and legs. You need your bone-in knife? Team bone-in knife? Oh, I am almost there, Annie. The coffee, long gone. Just gotta check to see if my ice is frozen in the freezer. I filled up the ice trays this morning. Do you ever freeze the chicken a bit to help with butchering? No. I think it's actually harder if the chicken is frozen. But that's just me. The only time I kind of freeze stuff ahead of time is if I'm doing it like sliced super thin on a meat slicer. That really helps to keep it firm. But yeah, other than that, no. I've never done that. In all of the years that I've processed chicken. Like I said, I find it a little bit tougher actually if it's frozen. The meat kind of sticks to the bone more.
T-bone, leg, and thigh.
Beautiful. I should have left you out your little chicken carcass bag to put your bones into. He's deboning. Exactly, Snake Eye. There you go. Okay, I'm for real doing some rinsing back here now. I think you guys are set up. Don't ask me to do anything else. I'm busy. If Kung Pei is the same as Kung Pao, then you've had it too. I would say that is gonna be the same thing, Mama. Plastic over wood. For the cutting board, Spaceman, is that what you're saying? Then yes. Yeah, we use this big plastic board for mostly all of our meat production.
One deboned egg inside. Boom. Now you can roll that with stuff inside of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that. So if I put that in there, setting myself up over here, guys. Are the bones kept for stock? There's the bag, Josie, right here. Always. When you debone, do you remove the arteries and veins as well? Only if they're like really visible.
Yeah.
There's usually only one to take out of the breast and like one to take out of the leg.
There's all those little sinew connectors off of the leg as well.
And yeah, Sam was cleaning out the little tendons at the bottom of the drumstick there where it attaches to the foot. Okay, what I'm gonna do here now, get my little strainer.
Caitlin's mic is kind of screwed up. That's why we only have one currently.
He just doesn't want to talk to you guys today. He's trying to keep it as simple as possible. But yeah, Chat did get Sam a mic. I'm not sure why he's not using it. Call him out, Dust. You can't just put it onto a t-shirt?
No, it doesn't feel comfortable.
Does the microphone hit your beard?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the beard problems, guys. He doesn't like wearing the microphone on a t-shirt because it touches his beard.
pinches on the shirt.
Oh, okay.
Then I move around.
It pinches.
If it cuts out, it's not my fault.
Did you mute me for now?
No? Why?
You can if you want. 'Cause I
Why?
don't think they want to listen to the water.
They listen to the water. They'll hear it either way. Are we good now? Okay.
Sam, have you made Kung Pao chicken before?
Never. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have.
Just comes out with the lie first thing.
I forgot about Lazia, okay?
Fine.
Remember Lazia?
Yeah?
I totally forgot about that restaurant that I worked at. I made it before. I forgot about that restaurant. I tried to forget
Too
about
many
that
restaurants to remember, guys. And it's crazy how much the briskets firm up, you guys, after it's cured. Rock hard now. I guess because the salt drew out so much moisture.
That means they're good.
Insane.
And when they're soft again, they're tasty.
That means it's good, Sam, when it gets tougher like that?
Yeah.
Firm?
It means the cure worked.
It worked, friends.
If it was still soft right now, I'd be worried.
Why is the skin on?
Because it fries up.
To crisp it up. That's the flavor, Josie.
Do we marinate the chicken or just use the chicken
Yes.
as a sauce? Or put the sauce in afterwards?
Well, you actually got to tell me, Sam. The recipe's right there.
Right where?
This is the least energetic that he's ever been. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize. I don't know what's wrong with my husband today.
Okay, so you do marinate everything. Yeah, I was up for like 20 hours yesterday.
I know that.
Yeah. I'm not awake yet.
He did. I know he did.
Plus, you're supposed to be helping me.
I'm gonna do the smart thing and not say anything.
Okay, chicken is cut and ready.
I don't need no excuses.
Chicken's cut and ready.
I'm just coming in here. No excuses. Yeah, thanks, Mama. At least I have someone in chat like Mama. It's like, imagine if I got up every day. Nah, I don't really feel like cooking today. You guys would be like, where's Kate's stream? No, I didn't really feel like it today, guys. Sorry. We gotta show up every day. Because these guys need to learn about what good food is. Exactly. I was like, how am I not helping? I'm rinsing this big old piece of meat.
There was no Kate yesterday at 2 o'clock in the morning.
There was no Kate at 2 p.m., but
Not
there
even-
was a Kate when you were napping.
Nah,
Hey.
I don't know about that.
Annie, I'm funny today? Yeah, because I'm alive and Sam is dead. I am completely caffeinated and ready to go.
I'm gonna show you proper good food. It'll still be good. I'm not worrying about washing the cutting board because I'm gonna be cooking this stuff anyways.
today. All of it.
He's not worried about washing the cutting board. Pro tips with Sammy. Just don't worry about it.
Save your time. So peppers. Did you want to do an onion? Do we have an onion?
Yeah, we have onion.
Where's the onion?
Just underneath there in the little potato basket. Yeah, the flavor from the onion is gonna be really good. Oh, here we go, guys. Chopping with Sammy. You thought my knife skills were good.
Thanks, Mikey. So onions cut, that's cut. What else do I need?
Do you need a prep list right now?
Nope.
You need me to write you a list?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just going down the recipe just like anybody else would. So you're supposed to follow it that way, right?
I would hope so.
Alright, so that's basically it for the chopping part. No, carrot. Make carrots nice and thin. Yeah, think of how working with her is actually.
Nothing gets by me, guys. I think I have high expectations here at home. Just imagine me working in a restaurant. I was always known as like the mom in the kitchen, even though I was like always probably the youngest one. Like usually only the only girl as well. Took care of all the bros.
Pepper, carrots, onion, chicken. Okay, that is that stuff done. Now I'll work on the sauce. I need to rinse off my knife and my hands. I'll go in the bathroom.
Okay. Almost done this brisket back here, guys. All right.
So this mic I'm using was popping for Caitlin last weekend.
Huh?
This microphone I'm using was popping for you last weekend.
Yeah, but it's fine now.
But I don't know why it's fine now.
I think it was only one viewer who said it, though.
Yep. So, give it a bowl. So, 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. What they say to use for black vinegar? I think it was just
Balsamic
use
instead, it said. A good quality balsamic if you don't have a Chinese black vinegar.
2 tablespoons as well. About yay amount.
I love stir fries.
1 teaspoon
So
of
fun.
cooking wine. 4 tablespoons, sorry. 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Cooking wine, what is that? Shao Sing.
This is cooking wine. It's just the Chinese cooking wine. It was similar to
I think just a white
using-
wine.
yeah, like a
Isn't that
white.
what they said?
They like use white wine and soya sauce, I think. Was the best way to do it, or rice wine.
Water, rice, wheat, salt, caramel color.
Half a teaspoon of sesame oil, so not very much at all. That. 1/3 cup of water. A spladoosh.
Spladoosh.
So I think kind of want to put all this together. I kind of want to fry the chicken first and then put this together with the cornstarch.
It's got a marinade. And then the other one thing you can add into there with the cornstarch is like a teaspoon of the baking soda is the Chinese trick. Playhat, thanks for the follow.
Spladoosh.
Buttercup, I would say the salt content in the dish, I mean, you can really control it with the amount of soy sauce you add.
It's just 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And now we'll put all the chimkins in it. That's actually a really easy marinade.
Super simple. Nom.
So I put the chicken in.
And then you got 1 hour.
At least.
Yeah, minimum.
Are you using this water so I can? Okay, stir fry section. So we need oil, obviously, garlic cloves, ginger, chilies, green onions, Szechuan peppercorns, and 3/4 cups of whole peanuts, or 1/2 cup of halved. I have halved peanuts. But I also like peanuts, so I'm just gonna put more in it. That works for me. I hate when they're skimped on peanuts. That's the worst. Actually, the Hunan Kung Pao chickens at Earl's. That's what I know.
Yes.
We have peanuts. We don't have peanut oil to cook with, I don't think. So it's just regular oil. So I'll use extra peanuts to counteract the no oil with peanuts. That should work. It says 2 garlic cloves. I think I need like 5.
Yeah. Does Bonk approve this message?
Garlic's on the other side.
I'll go grab it.
We need more garlic. Oh, I don't need like 3 bulbs.
Yeah, you do.
We're using 3 bulbs of garlic?
Yeah.
I'm in. Okay. I'm peeling garlic for a little
Yeah,
bit, guys.
laugh and double it. Oh, you don't like peanuts?
Boom.
Dust. I love peanuts.
Ah.
Ah? Nike's happy. That's good, man. Means we're doing it right. Okay, brisket is submerged. We now begin the reverse osmosis. I'm gonna get your shrimp ready, Sam, for you.
Sure.
And guys, I'm setting a
Do we
time.
have green onions?
We do, yep. Nice jelly filled. Honey oat Cheerios. Timer. 30 minutes. Drinks.
Yeah. Garlic. I don't like this whole 2 cloves BS on recipes.
That would do nothing.
So we have that. Cloves ginger. The ginger we've been getting right now has been shit.
I agree. Oh, Dust, you have a Sunday bourbon? Oh, okay. I gotta check my ice cubes in the freezer right now. We good with the cornstarch?
Yeah.
Ziggy, more garlic. Hi, Practical Escapist. How's it going? We have exploding garlic on stream. So far, so good here. Having a Sunday fun day of sorts. Thank you for that shout out, guys. Yeah, we have another food and drink streamer in right now.
Are we good on garlic now, guys?
Good on garlic.
Ginger, garlic, cloves, dried chilies.
Hi, KC, my good sir. Hope you are well. Yeah, Manitoban, where's the chilies? Oh, they're here.
Oh, they're coming.
They're here. We have some of our homegrown and then some of the dried Szechuans to put in. Snake Eye! Thank you so much for gifting this sub to Practical Escapist. It's your first time gifting this sub in the channel. Thank you for expanding our community. One gifted sub at a time. And that also gives you an entry into the giveaway. Yeah, oh, a giveaway. We are giving away one Anova sous vide cooker. It has Bluetooth capabilities with the Anova app on your phone. It also comes with a hard shell case. Only thing you gotta do is attach it to a big pot, bucket, etc. that you wanna cook in. Yeah, blitz it up, Sammy.
Worldwide. Doesn't matter where you are. All over the world.
Thanks, Snake. Another entry for you. So yes, guys, the only thing with the giveaway to keep in mind is that the entries are capped at 10 per person to keep it really fair for everyone.
Cut it in 2 centimeter, 3/4 inch pieces. Not happening. All right. Oh, I forgot a vegetable.
Yeah, prestige worldwide.
I forgot a vegetables.
Man, imagine having just someone to pick up after you when you're cooking in your kitchen that doesn't get in the way. That's pretty sweet. So that when you're done cooking, like there's nothing to clean up. You're like, wow, magic.
Do you believe in magic? Hey, hey, hey. Not a chance that's gonna happen.
Buff. Guys, Casey doesn't smell. Don't listen to Buff.
If I helped Caitlin out, we'd be done every day in like 2 hours.
Thank you, Goku, for the 500 biddies too. You are also entered into the giveaway. You have until September 27th, guys. That is our last stream of the month for September.
Okay, well, I think I have everything ready for the Kung Pao.
Check off the ingredients from the list.
Chicken thigh, done. Cornstarch in the sauce, light soy sauce, black vinegar, cooking wine, sugar, sesame oil, water. Done, marinated. Stir fry, peanut oil, I'm just gonna use regular oil. Garlic cloves, 2. 1 teaspoon of ginger. Dried chilies, 3 green onions, 1.5 teaspoons of ground Szechuan peppercorns.
That's a good amount, yeah.
And 3/4 cups of whole peanuts.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he's going for the 2 cups worth. Is this Kung Pao chicken or Kung Pao peanut?
Pao!
Oh my gosh. I'm removing myself.
That's what happens.
Kung peanut chimkin.
I need that bowl to do the shrimpies.
Which bowl?
Please, the metal one.
Okay.
I need some green onions from outside.
Can you not use the yellow bowl?
Is there a yellow bowl there?
No, I got you.
You're gonna get the chives?
Yeah, I'll get the chives.
She's getting the chivers. Shrimps. And thank you very much for all the bits and donations and such. I'm very bad at this. I'm good at cooking. I'm very bad at this.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I have my honey bunny. Thank you, Flower. So I'm
Shrimps
just,
were on sale this week too.
we can close this now, I guess I'm good. So I'm just pinching the tail of it and it kind of just pops out the rest of it. And you don't want to leave shrimp inside the tail. You just squeeze the back end and pull.
Squeeze and pull.
Squeeze and pull.
Sound effects are always welcomed.
Wow.
Not that one. Thanks, Practical Escapist, for paying it forward. Woohoo! You're also entered into the giveaway. That'd be cool. Seen another food and drink streamer using the sous vide on your stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool. Okay, shrimps.
Shrimps? Shrimp shells?
Actually, I'm gonna use that again. Once the shells are out.
Teamwork.
Okay, actually, just the bottom will work.
There's juices.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Your partner wants to enter into the draw. Sweet! Yeah, with those 500 bits, you definitely are entered. What is an ANOVA? Oh, Goku. Also, hello, Relic. Oh no, Kiwi Mish, you don't like shrimps? Well, luckily for you, we also have Kung Pao chicken. So an ANOVA, Goku, is a immersion circulator. So it's a process of cooking called sous vide, which translated from French means under pressure. So we vacuum seal the food in a plastic bag, and then it gets submerged. So if you come over here, in a little fish tank, let's say. So it gets submerged in water, and the sous vide cooker regulates the temperature of the water and keeps it moving the whole time, so that whatever you're cooking in there is cooking very evenly. So it's like a fancy slow cooker, let's say. Although it's a much cleaner way of cooking stuff, it's a great way to pasteurize, like in the bag. And I really love it for like vegetables as well. Kind of underrated, I would say. The only thing that bugs me about cooking with this method is the waste of plastic. But you should be able to recycle your soft plastics. Somewhere, at least.
We
Yeah.
take them to the grocery store.
You've returned yesterday from Denmark. Nice, late night tough guy. You're not weird, Kiwi Mish. Everyone's palate's different.
I need sesame oil, soy sauce. I'm probably gonna put some ginger in here as well.
Ginger and garlic in those too.
Yeah.
So we have the recipe for the kung pao chicken, but Sam's just doing his own shrimp and chive spring roll filling. So you gotta watch closely what he's doing here. He has asked for more garlic and ginger. I got the fresh chives from the garden, and then what do you want? Do you want a sprinkle of MSG?
Yep.
He needs a sprinkle of MSG. How do you guys feel about that? What are your opinions on MSG? I know it's got a lot of shade in some past years, but David Chang kind of helped us realize that it's not so bad. You get an upset tummy. Okay, so yeah, some people say that it like affects their digestive system, but
I think it's quantities of
it
said.
must be the quantity that they're using is, yeah, very scant amount. Yeah, Uncle Roger says, where is the MSG?
Hi.
Yeah, it's literally in basically every Chinese cooking recipe. But yeah, some people say it affects their digestion or it gives them a headache. But I would say that maybe it was overused in whatever dish you consumed. But we can also say, okay, I have a book that goes over MSG. I forget if it was Lucky Peach.
Probably Lucky Peach.
I think it was Lucky Peach. And yes, so what Trevor is saying is it's a glutamate. This is like a naturally occurring thing in a lot of foods that people don't even know they're already consuming. So Sam's using the microplane for this aspect with the shrimp just so we can distribute the flavor of the ginger and the garlic more evenly instead of having it like cut in bigger chunks. The ginger is nice and yellow, but it looks like so dry, hey?
Yeah.
It's weird. A little sprinkle. Uncle Roger be happy. Saving a little bit of this for the garnish for the chimkin, maybe, the chives?
No, I have the green onions for that.
Oh, okay. This is just extra?
Yeah, I don't need that many onions and a pound of shrimp.
Better to have too much than not enough. How did the folks like the pulled pork? Oh man, Relic. I asked how everything was, and she said everything was awesome, and they're super happy to have leftovers of everything. And then the other telltale sign they liked it is we got like a 30% tip. It's like, okay, I am in. Nike likes a lot of onions. Well, we have half an onion that we used. Yeah, everything went great, Relic. And then we left a couple of business cards, both for the show and for our food for friends. So we'll see what happens. Super nice family, though. It's really lovely meeting everyone. Oh, other cool thing about where we went last night was they have some bees in the backyard. Some like really beautiful It looked like specially built like cedar beehives. I was like, this is nice. And then I think what Jill said was that was her aunt's house, and her aunt is like one of the higher ups in the beekeeping world in the city. She's like, if anyone wants to get into beekeeping, let me know. I was like, oh, Titan,
Do you want to start up the egg?
I can do that. Hey, we're gonna do dual view. Yeah, bees. There we go. Let's take our little garden twine out of there. You guys like my little nasturtium seeds that I'm drying here? Goodbye. Dun, na, na, na. A walk with oil. Remove that. Put on our glove.
I can put way
See
more
if
stuff
we can
inside.
get in here a bit more. Crank this up.
I gotta ask, how you guys liking the new lights in front of me and Caitlin?
Okay, so I'm just gonna stir the charcoal around, guys. Let all the ashes fall through the bottom. So we keep all of our air holes nice and clean. There we have a happy fire. Just gonna peek underneath, see how much ashes we have. And I'm just gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna do a really quick little vacuum. Suck up any loose ashes so
pretty good.
we get good airflow.
Now let's do 5 at one time. The last one I put just a little too much in. No, I bought these sheets. I do not have enough time and patience with dough. It's one area where I'm lacking. I can admit it. But that's why I have Caitlin.
Okay, we're good, guys. So now, it's all sucked out. Am I jealous deviling again?
Sure.
Sammy says sure. Jealous devil.
I think we're just gonna use sweet Thai chili sauce for these guys. I'm just crimping them really tight. Use a little bit of water to seal it. Kind of pull it back like a burrito. Roll it over.
We were like right out.
Push it in. Give it a crimp.
Okay, so we got some good like smaller chunks. We got a couple of larger ones that'll hold the heat really nice. Just a little bit more, I think.
I really like the sweet chili sauce. It always goes good with spring rolls.
Sam, can you please peek at the amount of charcoal I have?
Looks good.
Looks good, thank you. Pitmaster check. We may continue.
I know, prawn and chili. Oh, I still gotta make rice. Ha! I almost forgot about that. Not gonna lie.
What, rice?
Yeah,
Rice is real quick.
I know. I almost forgot about it. I can go for a nap after I make this. Shh, Annie. Don't even let Caitlin know you said that. Not saying it. She's out there standing all by herself. One more sheet. Maybe two. Two more
Like
sheets.
the charcoal takes a bit to light.
I have a list in my brain.
It's a harder wood.
It just erases some of it sometimes. Goddamn updates.
Okay, that guy's like kind of lit. I'm gonna flip him. See if I can get some of these smaller chunks going as well.
Okay.
Perfect.
Eight shrimp and chive dumplings, spring rolls. Put that in the fridge
Now we spread it out.
and start making rice. Where is the coconut milk? The coconut milk.
Charcoal is very different compared to the Big Green Egg brand.
Okay, 1 can of coconut milk. One small pot. Put away my other ingredients that I don't need anymore.
There we go. That's a happy fire. Rev it up. Okay, so bottom is open, top is open. We're gonna close this down for 5 minutes, and I'll come and take a peek again. See if the charcoal's all happy or if it needs another little kiss of heat.
I found it.
Smells good in here.
1 cup of rice.
Nice spring rolls, Sammy. What is going on in here, guys? This looks so good.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing, though, he says.
Sam can cook and so can you.
Was that your kind of first ever cooking show you remember?
Yeah. Oh man, Yen. Cooking with Yen. That was my first cooking show.
Oh, coconut rice today? Not as good of a fly catcher as Sam. Sorry, guys. Schmoop. That's my brisket timer. Time to switch the water. It's okay, I got you. You know, Sam cooks a lot at home. He doesn't know how to use the oven.
No idea.
There's noises. Okay, I'm gonna start switching that water out.
Martin Yen. This is the one Nike redeemed 8 days ago. Should only be Bonkman left now.
And there's one for Vium, which we all know about.
Yeah, and Vierns. That's for you though, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bonkman, what are we cooking next Sunday? I'm not barbecuing for 14 hours next Sunday, so that's not happening.
He'll be a little more live.
Or on Saturday. Like
Saturday
if
we
I
got
barbecued.
pizza party.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Saturday's already set for us. Hey guys, so I just emptied out our first batch of rinse on those Montreal smoked meats, and I'm gonna fill it back up and then set another timer. Then when that goes off, that's our first hour. We have 2 more.
That's the octopus balls, right?
Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki.
On the plancha, we need a special little cast iron for that, though.
You don't need the really small balls. They gotta like flip over really quickly.
Oh, that's takoyaki. Oh, okonomiyaki is the octopus pancake. Pancake.
Oh, okay. So
Then you
same
just do, like,
same thing. Just
basically, isn't it the like kind of the same mixture? I could be wrong. Bonk will be just Kate. Shush.
no, it's just a glass stovetop.
Just shush.
Oh, okay. I could do that on the plancha. That's not gonna do anything. You're just imitating her. She's gonna start doing stuff.
Got a doggo in here, and she's scritching. She's got
How's my egg
scritchings to
doing?
scratch.
Not much. That's what it's
Why you
doing.
be like this? Doggo's itching for those shrimp spring rolls.
What? What are you saying? How you doing?
Are you here for the shrimp or the chicken?
Shrimps or chickens?
What's your favorite?
What's your pleasure?
Shrimp?
Hey,
Oh, excuse me.
she's gotta
Please,
yell at me.
No yelling in the
Why
kitchen.
is she yelling?
Please.
Please.
Posh, please.
She's gonna bark again. No shrimps! That's what she said. No
Yeah,
shrimps.
No shrimps. Just chimkin.
Chimkins.
Okay, as soon as I get this last bit of water
We
in,
ready.
I'm gonna go check the fire.
I don't know about easy Nike. If I didn't have a deep fryer outside and I didn't have a wok outside, this would be actually pretty hard to do inside.
It would get messy.
It would get really messy real quick. Luckily, I can do it all outside, and it's not going to get too hot in here today, because it is like 27 degrees outside right now.
Boom.
So not
Half an
using
hour.
anything inside is fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to check the fire.
So we did a cup of rice. This is 400 milliliters of coconut milk. So we only need 100 milliliters of water. I'm gonna add the water in before. Oh, that's 54F is starting to get cold for you guys then, right? I really don't know Fahrenheit. Not that low anyways. I know pretty good for oven conversions. What? Damn.
Snow? Yakiniku we were talking? That is just fun to say. I'm in. Yakiniku. What's that one?
I don't know. Perfect for outdoor work. It's true. Oh dear. The hummingbird. It's trying to go over the door.
Hey, Baba.
That's what it's like right now? Or on Tuesday. Wow, 12 degrees for Nike. That's like our lows right now in the nighttime. So, we're gonna add the water in first. Let that get all happy. Then we're gonna add the coconut milk in. Have to break this layer of fat though. Yeah. Add a little bit of salt to that. Start stirring all that in. We'll bring that up to a simmer again. Cover it. and cook our rice. Pretty straightforward on that.
Hi, Louise. Yeah, we got Sammy time. One Mitchie, thanks for that follow.
You do have to watch the coconut milk because it could bubble over. So just keep an eye on it for a second.
The sugars.
The sugars.
Okay, you want to give them outside view? I think I can
Outside.
put the oil on.
Boom. Oil on.
I'm happy about my fire. She's looking good. Does that look about right?
Should be like red Coley.
There's still a bit of flames. Should I wait a bit more?
No, you can put it in now,
Okay.
I think.
Sam says red Coley.
I 100% agree, Nor. Just give me 60F anytime, and I'll be happy with my life.
Okay, now we put
Without
drop
dumping the
our
oil
wok
into the
down.
egg.
Make sure it's set in there. And we
That was
close that
close.
back up, and now we're starting to heat up the oil. And I'll do a little swipe around with this spider. And we might need just a touch more oil.
It should expand when it heats up.
Okay, we'll wait then. We'll wait to see once it's hot. And we still keeping top and bottom completely open.
Yeah, until the temperature reaches what we need.
Okay.
So I'm just giving the rice a stir so it doesn't
So
stick
now,
to
guys,
the bottom.
just waiting on the oil temperature more than the temperature of the egg itself.
Okay. Doing really good here, guys. We have the spring rolls to cook, then we'll empty out the oil out of the wok, clean out the wok quickly, and then we'll get back out there, do up the chicken, or do up the vegetables, do up the chicken, add everything all together, have some Kung Pao chicken. Kung Pao!
Is it time for a beverage?
I don't know, is it?
I'll check my ice.
You'll see 2 more soon.
That looks like an egg grill.
I need another
Egg
extra large
grill.
and another large. I need that.
He needs it.
Keep up the production of meat. Schmoop! Are we ready to cook? Yeah, I don't know if I can
We got ice
show you the
cubes?
posh.
I think so. They're semi-frozen. Oh, you can see the water still inside. But I think we good, guys. Got some cubes. What are we doing? What's going on here?
What? I showed them the posh.
Gosh, is
Just
She
one,
be
just one eye.
creeping. Okay. Forget about your rice.
I'm not forgetting about my rice. That's why it's not sticking to the bottom.
Hi, Louise. How are you? Hope you guys have had a good weekend so far. We need Tootsie's Grill. Yo, she's a legend, Josie. What's up, Taz?
Those aren't ready yet.
This side is. The middle ones aren't. He's
Sides are
telling me
okay.
stuff that I already know. Don't tell me that's not ice.
Glass breaks.
Yeah, ice isn't ready.
Some moth flying around.
Bless her. Yeah, Tootsie. I was saying earlier, Josie, it's like that's our future. I'm gonna for sure be the 85-year-old woman doing that. Thanks. Is that Sammy? It is. It is Sammy, man. Taz, how's your weekend going, dude? Thank you. Boop-de-boo.
We at 120.
Oil's at 120 already? Okay, let's do a different view while we make this. We'll do this one. Yes. Spring rolls and cocktails. Yo, you got to the second one, Taz? I made Sam turn it off last night. I was like, I'm going to bed. The first one, though, gave us life. You binged it already, Louise. Oh, I love that we've all watched it. Those are some OCD egg rolls. And we love them.
But they're spring rolls.
They're shrimp rolls.
The shrimp rolls.
Chef's Table's legit? Yeah, guys. I just like the fact that Tootsie is doing her own thing.
If there's a viewer right now that is not following, we need one more follower for 3,500.
Oh, what?
Let's go. Can we get one follow for the channel?
I'm coming in with our rhubarb again. Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Rhubarb gin fizz. We're back at it. It's a Sunday thing. Yes! Claire coming in with the legendary. Oh no, what's that? A little sugar? We at 4K followers, friends.
Huh? 3.5K?
4. We're at 4,000 followers. Or sorry, 3.5K. Don't ask me about my math today.
I'm worried about this bacon
this
cure
the
now,
same
guys.
bottle, Josie?
She mathed that bacon
Yes.
cure.
Pass it over. Dude, this stuff is so good. Just like opening it up. The smell. Okay, so first I'm gonna come in with our little bit of rhubarb vanilla simple syrup. A little bit of sweetness. What's up?
You're funny.
Who's funny?
You're funny.
I'm funny.
Yeah.
I'm funny, guys. This just in. Comedian over here.
4,000 followers.
4,000 followers.
3.5K?
Potato,
No,
potato.
4,000.
Thanks, Kiwi Mish. 3,500, 4,000. It doesn't really matter. Numbers.
We're almost there.
Are we
Where's the
doing
rice?
double? A little 2-ouncer?
Caitlin needs a little 2-ouncer for sure. Maybe
This is literally
even 3.
me bartending. No.
50,000 followers.
We're at 50K.
Actually, that's 500,000. Imagine 500,000.
We're almost there, yep.
Did you just do 3?
I did 2.
Oh man.
He is, not just paying attention, I suppose. Whoa, that's simple syrup.
I know what it is.
This guy wants diabetes.
Oh, why not just taste and drink?
And we spritz it with the club soda. Well, there's some nice layers in there.
We good on rice?
Not a fan of gin. This one is very delicious, I have to say that. And that's just something I kind of got into as I've gotten older. Definitely want to give this a mix now because all the simple syrup wants to stay at the bottom. That rice smells good. That is so true, Flower. Yeah, we have some pretty amazing local distilleries here on the island. People are serious about their alcohol here, I have to say. Okay, let's see how mine was with the less amount of syrup. I like that because it's not too sweet. Tastes more of the gin. Sound like more of a sweet cocktail.
Yep.
He's good with his?
Yep.
Cheers, friends, to a wonderful, if you have it, long weekend. Happy Labor Day to all of those that are observing the holiday. I have to say it's been quite nice to have a 4-day weekend. It's always a good time for gin fizz. You need me to switch the scene?
Nope.
Yeah, Ziggy, people are serious about that here as well. Alcohol and cannabis. But to each their own is what we always say. Yeah, we did get some time off, as we both had Friday off and then we have tomorrow off as well. And you know what Sam surprised me with, guys, tomorrow? He booked a mobile spa, so this lady converted a little school bus into a spa. And he's like, happy wedding gift. I was like, what? So I have 4 hours tomorrow in there. I'm like, wow, I've never felt like such a girl. Many years.
Manicure, pedicure, full massage, and a facial.
So spoiled. Thanks, husband. Okay, so rice is good.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now we're just waiting on cooking. Best gift ever. Honestly, I was like, I almost cried when he told me. I was like, wow, thank you so much. He loves to surprise, though. He's a sneaker.
You would have cried if I laid it to the last day and been like, well, tomorrow you're doing this. I'm playing video games.
Okay, you have that. I'm gonna grab some clean plates for those spring rolls when they come out of the oil. Nom.
Have a pot for me to pour oil out of as well.
We need a pot for the hot oil when we switch this to the stir fry instead of the deep fry. Goku, you know what to ask for if you get to 100K points? You want Sammy to make you something?
Not quite.
Not yet.
Grab your iPad for chat.
Why does it look like Sam is wearing eyeliner? Because he's a beautiful German man.
We at 3:36.
Dog was like, I'm not actually here for the shrimps, just here for the chimkin. Hello, dog. Can't believe she's 13, guys. The amount of things that we've cooked together, the amount of things that she's eaten, she has a very well-refined palate. Because she's known Sam for almost half of her life. That's crazy to think as well.
Hey,
They're best buds for sure.
we cooking some shrimp? Come on over here. Come over here. Come on. Watch, over here.
DG, how much is the egg?
Over here.
Good girl. So there are 3 different sizes of eggs
Sit.
that we're using. Today we're
Sit.
using the large big green egg. Sit. She's like, we can't sit, guys. They're cooking.
We're cooking
And
here.
Sam, what's the price point on the large big green egg?
$1,800.
$1,800 Canadian, so it's cheaper if you are an American citizen.
No.
And then the tiny egg is obviously the least expensive one. That one is 800?
Yep.
800 Canadian. And I have to say, it is a great investment because this company in particular, the eggs all come with a lifetime warranty. So they will replace any pieces of the ceramic that crack. So for example, in the egg that we're cooking in right now, something that is inside called the fire ring, we had that crack on us. No issues at all getting a brand new one sent. And this one is 6 years old now, is our first egg. Every single little divot you see in the top of the dome there, all of that is done by hand. There is actually a really great YouTube video that Big Green Egg did showing how the eggs are
It's
built.
so good.
They're actually all built in Mexico because of their specific type of clay down there. And yeah, for the most part, everything is done by hand on these. Looks like a golf ball. And you know why that is, Ziggy? Is for the way that the air flows over the cooker. Yeah, the tiny one, DG, if I'm going to be honest, the little Mini Max is my absolute favorite. It's not intimidating
That's
to
Caitlin's
use
go-to.
like a bigger fire is.
Yeah.
They're made in Mexico, Manitoban. Yeah, I was surprised by that too. Oh yeah, Sam. What we got going in or on in here. I need to take some videos.
Yep. That's your job.
No, you want an egg too, Claire? Yeah, guys, if you have any questions at all on the Big Green Eggs, feel free to ask away because we are also ambassadors for the company. So we're here to show you guys all of the amazing things you can cook on these. That looks absolutely beautiful. We need to wait for those to cool off.
Yeah.
Don't even ask us to get into those.
Don't even look at them yet.
Grey Dusk, how are you?
when I take the oil out,
Lava.
grab everything for the kung pao.
Yeah.
And then go
Put
inside,
the cutting
just
board here.
rinse it out real quick. And
I'll
then
put
I'll go back,
this
fry it.
like here. Cutting board will go there.
I got my gloves there, just pull it off.
A large big green egg American would be like $1,400. Shadow Badger. They have like a black version of the big green egg over there in the Netherlands called the Bastard. It's mad. What? I've never heard of that one. I need to look that up.
Ready to do a video of opening it?
Yes, I am ready. The sounds. Did we have a explosion? Explode.
I need you to back up and sit on the chair, please. Back up. Come on. Over on the chair. I don't want hot oil on you.
Bye, Billy. How many times can we reuse the oil? It all depends on what you're deep frying, folk metal. So something like an egg roll is actually pretty clean to deep fry. Stuff where you have like a kind of loose, dry dredge on the outside, like a chicken wing, is gonna dirty up the oil a lot quicker because all of the flour and stuff's gonna sink to the bottom as it fries.
The
and, like,
2
it
liters
falls
we've
off.
used so far in the wok right now has been used about 6 times. Good schmappa. Yeah. A little scary over here.
That's the thing, Relic, is we saved up money. Like, we saved for years to buy our first big green egg. And then, yeah, once you taste the flavor of the food that comes out of it, you'll kind of be hooked. Complete. I'm going in with the spring rolls, guys.
Okay, I'm going to go inside real quick and give this a wash. It's really hot.
You wash it or
Hot.
you just want to wipe? Oh, okay, I see.
I'll just give it a
There's
quick,
some scudge.
give it a quick spray.
Okay, Sonny's gonna take care of that. I'm gonna switch us to that. Hello. Crucifix. I also love that we have the same dinner plates as you. Okay. Get into it. Yeah, you've seen way too many good things. Like, look at this. Didn't take Sam that long, and he even did it all by himself. Pile it up. Yeah, that's how I would plate it. And then you wanted the sweet chili?
Yes, please.
A little sweet chili sauce. Now we didn't forget the rice. It's done.
Oh man, the rice?
Not the
That's
rice.
so burnt.
Oh, coconut
man.
rice though. If you burn it, it's bad.
Oh, sorry, Fosh.
Look at the juices coming out of there. I'm so ready for this. There goes that bottle.
Yeah.
Next.
God.
Not the rice. No. Sammy, you don't want to come in and have a bite?
No, I want to cook.
He doesn't have time for that. I guess I gotta get the...
Yeah, let's go. We're cooking.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
I already gave you the game plan. Not eating. Eating wasn't part of the game plan.
But they're gonna get soggy.
They're not. They shouldn't.
It already is.
It already is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bring him outside. Eat him outside.
Okay, we'll snack on our rolls while he does the Kung Pao.
I got a
He
Kung
is
Pao
in
here.
his spot. And he is stir frying.
What's the order I'm cooking in?
What's the order you're cooking in? I don't know. You're the one making it. I would say do all your veggies first, then do your chicken, and then do the flavorings. It's good. That's that brisket timer. First hour. Done.
So I'm going to do onions, garlic, ginger, carrots, peppers, cabbage, spices, pull it all out, chicken, toss it all back in, done. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. You know how to stir fry. He knows, guys.
I was making sure.
How's your spring roll? Would
That's
Uncle
tasty.
Roger be happy? Great filling mixture. Super flavorful. Ginger, garlic, chives.
You can go outside and show them now. I just need all the stuff outside.
Nom. This is what I've been waiting for.
They are really tasty.
I already did, but yeah, go again. The steamin' shrimp spring roll. The wasps are coming in too.
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah, why run when you can walk? Is your next one way more detailed, Nike? Your next illustration? I'm pumped. Doggo's trying to clean up all of the shrimp juices that are dripping from the spring roll as we eat it. Doggo, please. You don't have to lick the ground. Is this maca waka? Ah, ha, ha. Let's keep it going. Terrible puns. Where's Annie at? He's here. Oh, phew. I thought I would just have to be the one making the bad puns. Terrible confirmed. Oh, man.
Terrible confirmed.
Hey, when you know, you know. Okay, I'm gonna take a few more videos, get some content. Those coals look awesome. The beginning stages of Kung Pao chicken. Love sauteed peppers. Josie, we're cooking with grapeseed oil, or you can use peanut oil, but there's a bit of sesame oil in with the chicken marinade. The sizzle is for shizzle. There you go. I can remove this.
Yep. And grab me. I can just use that plate.
You're good?
Yeah.
That's a sizzle for shizzle. Hey, welcome back, Archie. Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing some more egg cooking today. I want to ask you, my dude, do you have a wok for your big green egg? Yeah, onions cook really quick, Shadow. Maybe one tip I can give you is just go a little bit lower heat if you're kind of prepping as you're cooking the onions, because they can burn really quickly. And maybe the other thing is maybe not quite enough oil. Oh, you don't have a wok? This will probably make you want to get one. But yeah, there's a fine line between like burnt onions and well caramelized onions. And if you guys want to get a wok to like use on a stove top inside, you just have to look for a flat bottom wok. And then if you can get it like a high carbon steel like this one, that'll hold the heat really well. Or I would suggest cast iron. So far, so good. Looking really good. You have a handled wok for gas. There you go, Josie. Yeah, that's the other good application. If you have a gas stove at home, a wok is awesome. But that's what we were looking at, Relic, is before we got the big green egg wok, I was looking at a cast iron wok for inside. Now, I don't need it. But I think that would hold the heat the best. A little bit of salt. Oh, that's true, Funkier. Use a burner from a turkey fryer and put your wok over it. Now that's a high-powered setup. I wish the wind was blowing over here today. Because all the smells are going on the other side. Scrape it out. Want to get all those veggies out so they don't burn. And now a little bit more oil for the chicken. Oh man, those vegetables. Archie, this wok, what did it take us? Maybe half an hour to heat up the oil to be able to cook with it today?
Oh.
I think it wasn't even that long.
About a half hour, yeah.
About 15 minutes to get the coals ready, and then about 15 minutes to get the oil to around 350 Fahrenheit. 15 pancakes Trev has coming off the griddle right now. A little bit of pancake prep this weekend. Oh, that's sad, Josie. Can't use it now because you have an electric cooker. And it doesn't have a flat bottom, I'm sure. Dinner for the kids. Hey, that was always my favorite when I was young. It's like, breakfast for dinner? Yes.
Love breakfast for dinner. Still do it to this day.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner, that's just life. I mean, how easy is it to just like fry up some eggs, make some toast, cut up some veggies? You're set. Very inexpensive as well, I would say. Out of like all different courses between breakfast, lunch, and dinner, breakfast is definitely the least expensive ingredient-wise. Yeah, that chicken's getting some color now. Excuse me. Breakfast for dinner, dinner for breakfast. Yeah, we can go with that one too. Folk, yeah, throw a breakfast taco at me any time of the day. Breakfast burrito, that used to be my jam as well. In like my teens, breakfast burrito. In go the peanuts. Equal parts chicken and peanut. I can't wait. Yeah, you think you can't wait. Man, I am ready.
Get your plate of rice ready.
Get the plate of rice ready, Sammy says. You can hear someone eating. Sam was tasting his veggies. Josie, you love cooking outside and you're planning a kitchen. I absolutely love cooking outside. I think it's so much fun, especially in the summertime.
I'm going to close the top off now. Basically just steam the rest of it. Just get the last little bit of crunch off the veg. Be eating in like 3 minutes. Caitlin will need this guy. Help me pour. I'm just gonna pour onto a plate from the wok.
He's pouring it on a plate from the wok. I'm
Alright,
in. Are you doing it inside?
Yeah, I'll bring it inside.
Yeah, I think that was a good call as well, and thank you for that, guys. I know he was a bit sleepy this morning, but it's just a better experience for everyone all around. I got one photo while that's in there.
I need you inside, please.
Okay. The peanuts right now, guys. That peanut smell? We're going for the dump. Team dump. Yeah. Those ones are stuck. That's okay. That's a Kung Pao indeed. That's a Sammy Kung Pao. Okay, we got our plate of Kung Pao. Now we gotta do a proper plate up. Did a good, some good work on those spring rolls there. Little shrimpy spring rolls. Quick wipe up. Dump success. Yeah, that wok wouldn't work good on like flat bottom stovetops, Josie. That's sad. He did it.
See, I woke up like an hour into me doing this.
He's up.
I'm
Okay. We got our coconut rice, guys. Come in for the scoop. Nice little scoop of that.
Okay. My mic is off. I've done my work today. Thank you everyone.
He crushed it. That was some good cooking from Sammy, for sure.
Definitely not awake this morning, but like an hour in, I was good.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to get going.
He was in a fog. You know, that West Coast fog. Pile it up. I am so excited for this. Get in my life. Couple more pieces of chicken.
I'm not ready to eat that yet.
He's not even ready to eat it.
No.
Okay.
These were good.
More for me.
Have it later. Oh,
More for me. Chef Steve.
Steve!
Hey, thanks again, man. No, thank you. Oh, we gotta come down to Kate's level. How's it going today, guys? Can we get a shout out for Chef Steve as well? Talking over myself. I just need your phone real quick for a photo. And I think I'm gonna do a quick little chop of this extra chives here, just to get that little bit of green on top. It's nice and colorful. Thank you so much for that subscription, Chef Steve. Always lovely to have fellow food and drink streamers subscribe to the channel. No, I don't think so. Nom. Okay, I'm gonna get this photo, guys, and then we get to eat. Oh, thank you. Sam says, take your phone. Ah, what's going on here? I got one of my past little cooks. One of the kids we taught how to cook, she's messaging me right now. Kate, I want to make a Benny. How do I do it? Shay. She was a server and we coaxed her into the kitchen when we were working in the restaurant. She liked it so much more. This looks so good, Sam. Thank you very much for this today.
Thank Nike. I just cooked it.
In Maddie's words, it's effing delish. Oh man, dude. Okay, I'm getting a fork.
That's pretty big.
It's pretty banging, he says.
You not eat that whole chili dessert.
This is where we start? No. Okay, guys, so this meal was for Nike 2G. He saved up 100K, so 100,000 pots and pans watching the stream, and requested Sammy to cook this for him. I'm going in with some veggies first, and then I'll do the chicken.
I hope you guys had a great day. I did once I woke up. It was fun.
Rice and veggies, very good. I think I just need a little bit of salt. I think just the creaminess of the coconut milk and the rice, the fattiness.
Put some in there. I wasn't sure if it was enough.
And then, Archie, so that's for a Sammy meal request. And then you only need half that amount of points, or pots and pans, to get me to cook something for you on stream. So 50K channel points. I could see this being great with noodles as well.
50,000 pots and pans.
Okay, let's try the chicken. Mmm. That was a big mouthful. It's really good. One note though, I think the coconut rice is kind of taking away from the Kung Pao chicken. That's just me though. And the heat, there is nothing there. There's no spice at all. So we could have definitely put way more chilies. For sure. Yeah, a mouthful. The peanuts will help the heat. Oh, word. I know, there's no heat at all, even with all of those chilies we put in. Isn't that nuts? But that's the thing with like these Szechuan peppercorns. There's not a ton of seeds and stuff in them, so they're not really spicy. It is just more flavorful and fruity than anything. Yeah, the coconut rice is really taking away from all of the other flavors in the dish. So like the ginger, the garlic, all of the sauces that we put with it, it's a bit lost. Not that it's bad, but the coconut really comes forward on the palate. Yeah, how is there no heat in here, Relic? It's nuts to me. Maybe with all the sweetness of the vegetables as well. I would for sure add hot sauce to this though. Okay guys, after all of that, yeah, it's not spicy. What? But all of the other flavors are really nicely balanced, I'm gonna say. And yeah, it's nice to have like the crunchy, juicy vegetables to kind of cut through the salty soy sauce. Throw a tablespoon of sambal. Yes, that is also a great condiment to always have in the fridge. I don't know why. Like ever since I started to be a chef and cook professionally, kind of got away from sambal, but it is such a good condiment. Like chilies and garlic, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, thanks, Josie. Don't really use fresh chilies. Yeah, that's fair, Trev. We only use the fresh chilies because we grow them. Okay, so Sam's not getting into it, but trust, friends, that this was a good application. The only thing, if you wanted like the Kung Pao to really be the star of the dish, maybe put a little bit less coconut milk in with the rice, but the nuttiness of the peanuts and the nuttiness of the coconut really like marries up together, which is good. And maybe if it was spicier, then we would be able to take over that coconut flavor. Whoa, Archie uses chili oil to clean the oven? What? What is this madness, dude? Okay, guys, the recipe is linked in chat as well as Discord already. If you want to make this for yourself during the week, it's that hot. So good. Snake Eye. Yes, you can do this. Oh my gosh, I was just bringing up Twitch to see who we're gonna go raid. Who would you like to go raid today, Snake Eye DIY? I adore that you use that because it doesn't get used that often, and I love to find new streamers. Okay, sweet. We will go check out Logan then, another food and drink streamer. So Snake Eye used 5,000 pots and pans. That is a much smaller amount than the 50,000 to ask us to go raid Ingrediology, another food and drink streamer who actually pops into the stream quite often. He is not Canadian. He is not Canadian. Okay, friends. Thank you for the wonderful, crazy weekend of cooking. What a marathon yesterday. Holy smokes. We're going to get a nice day of relaxation tomorrow. Stay tuned on Discord and Twitch to get posted on that new menu. Yeah, holy smokes. Indeed. Didn't even mean to. Yes. Okay, we will be back Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. And Saturday is already planned out, is going to be a pizza party for our Food for Friends cook. Probably 2 or 3 different types of pizza toppings will be available. See you guys Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific time on all of those days. I'm going to get this raid set up. Ingrediology. Boom. Let's hit that button. Yeah, pizza. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed the Cook with Sammy stream as well and all of our smoked meats preparation. Take care, guys. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay healthy. And as always, if you need anything during the week, we are always on Discord for you. Okay, I'm gonna hit that button. Let's go spread some love on Twitch.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.